The Soar to the Heavens event has landed in Rise of Kingdoms. Join me while I walk you through everything you need to know in this short video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Rise of Kingdoms gameplay episode from your very own Shappy Gaming. Today we are going to be covering the Soar to the Heavens event that has landed in Rise of Kingdoms, and we're going to be going through all of the different events that came with this and telling you whether it's worth it for you to really try in this event and what you probably should care about and what you shouldn't. Before we get too far into it, if you haven't subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button right over there, bottom right hand corner. And if I haven't earned it yet, stick around. So, before we get too far into it, let's take a look at the city theme that comes with this event. If you have played Rise of Kingdoms for a while, then you know that all of these different holiday events that show up typically have a city theme. It looks like we're getting archer attack plus 5%, or infantry attack plus 5%, and archer attack minus 5%. Personally, I don't think that's a terribly good skin. It looks kind of cool, but those special attributes really aren't going to help you very much. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know attack is kind of meh. Typically, you want to go for health. So we know our city theme is meh. Let's take a look at some of these other events that they have for us. So we have the Wavebreakers. So this event is pretty much what you see in all of the holiday events. You get 100 different mini quests to do, and you get sub rewards for them, but what you're really doing them for is the seashells. And if you can complete all 100, or however many you do complete, you get rewards at the end. And these rewards are epic commander sculptures, 5-minute speed ups, and tomes of knowledge for each. And because of this, this is one of the best times in Rise of Kingdom to start a farm or start a jumper account. And the reason for that is that this event will give you up to 100 epic commander sculptures, which you can then immediately invest in your farm commanders. Same with the 5-minute speed ups. So if you are thinking of starting a jumper account, maybe today's the day to do it. So let me know in the comment section below. Are you guys doing that? Otherwise, if you're a T5 player already, this stuff really isn't terribly valuable to you. Those extra seashells help, but feel no need to actually complete the Wavebreakers quests. They don't really get you terribly far, especially when it comes to training and building, etc. You just don't have to do it. Moving on to Hoister Mainsail. So this is a different kind of holiday event than the one where you can just unlock everything with 7,000 gems. This holiday event is the 30 gold head event. And if you're very confused as to what I mean, I'm happy to walk you through it. So you donate to your mainsail event, which is for your alliance, and you donate these little chests they give you and you get seashells. You can also donate gems, which you probably will end up doing, in order to get these little anchor things, which you can use to buy gold heads. Now, this is where you're going to exchange it, but before we get too far into it, you do get rewards every single time your alliance actually completes a certain level of this. So you should be, going out hunting barbs and donating these little chests that you get. And you can look at your rankings amongst your alliance. Obviously, I haven't done terribly much yet. And it is a fun event, but it is not my favorite by far. If we do look at the rewards for this event, let's talk about what you should and should not be spending your anchors on. Your ship crest is what they're called. The main thing that I would say use your ship crests on are the gold heads. And the reason for that is that if you're buying all 30, you can actually average your cost down to be below 1,000 gems per head, which is nuts. Because if we go back to the Hoister Mainsail, you can see that a ship crest only costs 50 gems, which means that in order to get 20 gems, it's only 1,000, or in order to get 20 crests, it's only 1,000 gems. So you can get gold heads during this event for really 1,000 gems, and you do get these ship crests through other events within the game, which makes it so really your cost is probably closer to like 700-800 gems per gold head. So if you're wondering what you should buy, this should be your highest priority, of course. I would say try and get all the gold heads you can. It's definitely worth it. We also have a couple other things that may or may not be worth it depending upon what you think. I personally really like the accessory chest. If you don't have Silent Trial or Delane's Amulet, this is a really good one to use because, again, it's not terribly expensive. I think we're looking at 4,000 gems and you get a full blueprint, and these are actually kind of hard to come by. So I would say get this next if you don't already have all the accessories you want. And the Epic Materials Choice Chest, this one's not as good a deal. I believe it's 500 gems for one of these, which we know in VIP is 600, so it's a little bit of a cost savings, but not too much. Next, we're covering the things that you absolutely should not get. Do not get the Viking Wind. It's useless. Maybe you'll get an achievement for it, but I personally don't think you need it. I would also say don't get the 7-day city theme. You really are not going to use that. That's not going to help you in any way, shape, or form. And personally, I say don't get this actual permanent city theme either. Infantry attack is not going to be useful for you, and you're looking at a ton of gems in order to do this. I think that's what, 5,000 gems, just doing quick math. I don't think that's particularly worth it, in my opinion. I would rather be spending my gems on gold heads. So let's take a look at how you get these boxes. So this is typical of most of these holiday events. You get them while gathering, you get them while collecting resources in your city, and you get them by defeating barbs. So a couple of quick tips here. When you're gathering on the map, you do want to be gathering smaller resource nodes. So if you gather 2 or 3 resource nodes, level 2 or 3, you'll actually be getting a bunch more chests faster. If you're gathering those larger resource nodes, you will be getting a little bit fewer chests from that. City collection. So city collection is really important for this event because you can get a bunch of those chests fairly easily. But the best way to do it, in my opinion, is to make sure that you have all of your production buffs going during this event, because that is going to make it so you reach a critical amount where you actually get those chests a little bit sooner. And so you should be gathering from your city just about every 5 minutes or so, depending upon your level, and that'll get you a bunch of those chests. Lastly, defeating barbs. Obviously, this goes without saying. If you're in Home Kingdom, you're going to be getting much more chests because the AP cost for attacking barbs is way lower. So if you are in KVK right now and you're saying, I want to finish this event quickly, I want to get a bunch of these seashells, you're probably going to want to go back to Home Kingdom because your AP cost of hitting a single barb is much higher in the Lost Kingdom. Next, protect the supplies. And this is an individual event, and it's definitely not one you should sleep on. If you are in KVK right now, I would make sure that you take advantage of your KVK tech while you still have it. I would not really put this off if I were you. And let's take a look at the rewards. So you can get 30 ship crests. 25 ship. No. 30 ship crests. My math is good. You could get 30 ship quests just from doing that. So that's 3 gold heads right there. And so I would at least go to level 20 of this quest. I believe you can get up to 30. And the rewards are actually really, really good if you can get in the top 10. So I say do it. If you're in KVK and you've got 7 marches and you've got all your tech, this is the event to go out on. I think it's absolutely worth it. It can be a little bit time consuming, but I would say probably go for it. Let's see, do we have any other events that they're going to give to us? Yes, Tempest Clash. So Tempest Clash is coming back to Rise of Kingdoms. If you haven't checked out my video on that, I'll link that at the top right side of your screen now, so you can go look at it. Tempest Clash is great. I'm a big fan of the event. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. But it does look like you will be able to get some ship crests for doing this event, so that's even better. We're getting lots of gold heads from this event. Now, the question I get asked a lot is, Shappy, what about the bundles? And I have an answer for you. So Recharge Rewards is here. If you haven't seen my Recharge Rewards guide, be sure to go check it out. In short, I'm really probably going to tell you that you're going to want to go for the Supply Depot items. But this quest, the Pearls of the Deep bundle, is actually not too bad. And the reason for that is you get 25 ship crests, which we know we can convert to essentially 2.5 gold heads. Which isn't bad. I mean, for $5, I'd say that's fairly good. So I'd say you should consider buying this. I don't know if you want to buy, all the way up to the $100 chest. I don't think that's really going to be worth it for you. But if you do want some extra seashells, you want some ship crests, and you're looking to spend because it's Recharge Rewards, this is not a bad bundle to buy. You're getting some speed ups. The resources are kind of meh, but this name plaque is kind of cool. So it really depends upon what you're looking for, but I think if you just want to spend, $5 and get some gold heads, this is probably a guaranteed way to do it. So, That really encompasses the Sword of the Heavens event. I tried to keep it short for you guys, less than 10 minutes. I hope that you've enjoyed. If you have, be sure to hit that subscribe button right over there, bottom right-hand corner, and hit the bell so you get notified when new episodes come out. If you haven't already, be sure to join the community Discord. Link is in the description. I'd love to see you there.